Hello, beautiful people. It's Tyler back coming at you. And today we are going to get into the techier side of things. Okay, now we're going to make a website, and I don't want you guys to freak out, but it's going to be a real website. Okay, we're not going to do any of these fake little subdomain websites. Okay, we're not going to use webs.com. We're not going to use wix.com, and there are some good reasons why not. Okay, they do serve a purpose if you're just trying to pass information, but we don't want to just pass information, and we want to have an unlimited number of different sites that we can send people, and we're going to be able to do that with one domain name. So I want you guys to pay attention. I want you to do what I do, okay? Don't don't go off and make free crappy little websites, okay? The websites we're going to make, they're going to cost, I mean, you're going to get everything for cheap anyways. Okay, it's worth it to invest $8 or $10 to have a good professional website that you're going to have unlimited availability to, instead of getting a free website that has limited options that sucks. Okay, that's just it. So I've always been a premium tools guy, and I've always had great results. So there's no reason not to do this. I'm here to help you guys out, and I want you to succeed. So I'm doing this. I don't even want to do this. Okay, this is actually my least favorite part of the entire process, but it's also the most important. So I don't even like to do this stuff. I don't like If I could get away with just using free web pages, I would. Okay, but it's not the case. So I really need you guys to just take heed and do what I do. Okay, and I appreciate it, and hopefully we'll get through this without any hiccups or anything like that. If you just pay attention to what's going on here, then you're not going to have a problem at all. Okay, and you can always refer back to these videos anytime you want, and you can watch them over and over and over again until you get it down. Okay, so it's really easy, and it's not even that bad. It's not even that bad. Most of you guys are going to be like, "Wow, this is how I make a real website." I mean, let's be real here. We're going to make a little one-page website. Okay, we're not doing anything crazy. Okay, we're not doing anything crazy at all. We're not building Facebook or Craigslist or anything like that. We're not building a 60-page website. We're building a real simple one-page website. It's going to be super easy. So the first thing that I need to show you guys how to do is to get your website set up. So that's what this video is going to be about. It'll probably be a little bit shorter of a video. That'll be good. But I mean, it's really easy. You'll probably be really surprised at how easy it is to actually make a real website. It doesn't take much at all. And so here's what we're going to do. We're going to open up our web browser, okay? And in order to make a website, we need two things, okay? We need two things and two things only. We need a domain name, all right? And we need web hosting to host our domain name. And once we have that, we have a website, okay? It's really not that hard. So the first thing I'm going to need you to do, that I want you to do, is go to buy a domain name, okay? Domain names are cheap. You get a domain for $10 a year. I mean, seriously, $10 per year. That's less than $1 per month. Okay, so buying a domain name is super cheap, super worth it. Okay, it's really worth it in the end of the long haul. Okay, so and I'm going to show you guys where to get these products from. A lot of people use mainstream places. I don't use mainstream places because I like quality and I like price. So I'm going to show you where to get the best domain names for the cheapest price. Okay, and what that is nameIsCheap.com. Okay? So I want you to go to nameIsCheap.com. So NAMEIS, okay? Name is CHEAP.com. NameIsCheap.com. All right? You're going to go there, and it's going to bring you here, and here's where you're going to get your domains. Okay, now you're going to have to set it up. You're going to have to go through the sign up process. Okay, it's not too hard. It's just like anything else. All right, you'll just go to sign up, and you'll create a username, a password, blah blah blah. Okay, and then at that point, you will be able to buy as many domains as you want to. So I'll go ahead and log in here. I'm going to go ahead and log into my account. Okay, and here we are. So here's how you find a domain name. Real easy. You just go in the search box right here and it says find your new domain name. Now, I want you to put some thought into this, okay? This is going to be your domain name. You're not going to be able to change it or anything like that. So, really, really come up with something. So if your name is like Bradley or something, okay, do Bradley's Business .com. You don't even have to type in .com. Just type in Bradley's Business, okay, and then search, and it'll return all the searches, okay? It'll return the .coms, the .nets, anything that's available. So this is actually available. Bradley'sBusiness.com costs $10.69 for an entire year, okay, for a whole year. Not per month, not per day or anything like that, okay, for the entire year. It's $10.69. That's really cheap, okay? That's super cheap to have this domain name. So one more thing about domain names is you always want a .com, a .net, or a .org. Okay, try to stay away from everything else, the .us, .info, .biz. Try to stay away from those. People have a much easier time clicking on a .com or a .net or a .org. Okay, it just looks more professional. It's just better. So keep that in mind with your domain names. You always want a .com. So go through this and try some different things. Brainstorm. Come up with a good domain name. It's, something that you can put on a business card. Something you can put on, anything. That way you can use this domain name later down the road if you want to for other purposes. But there are so many things you can do with a domain name that it's really ridiculous. So really put some thought into it. Have it be something that you'll be okay with using for multiple purposes, not just not just what I'm teaching you here, okay? And you can really turn a domain name into something amazing. All right, so that's it. And then you'll just when you decide what you've wanted, you just click on, you add it to your cart, you view cart, you go through the whole payment process, okay? $10.69, okay, and you'll get it for the entire year. There's all kinds of add-ons. You don't need any. I don't ever buy any add-ons with mine. You just confirm your order, you pay. You can use PayPal, you can use a credit card, you can pay however you want to. Easy peasy. That's it. And that's all we have to do, okay? So we'll have our domain name, and then you'll just check your email, right? You'll check your email and get your domain name out of there, okay? So real super easy, real awesome. So that's it. That's it. After that, you'll have your domain name, you'll be good to go, and you don't have to worry about anything else, all right? Now the next thing we need is hosting. Okay, now hosting is going to be about $7 per month. All right, it's a little bit more expensive, but it's worth it. And the best place, I'm gonna give you the best place right now, and the cheapest place. All right, and I want you to go to tylershosting.com. Okay, go to tylershosting.com. It's going to bring you here to HostGator. All right, and you're going to need to get a plan. Okay, and you will just click right here on View Web Hosting Plans. Alright, and what I want you to do is I want you to get the middle plan, the baby plan. Okay, there's a hatchling, the baby, and the business plan. Now, we don't want the hatchling because it kind of is limited, and it's just a little, in this business you get what you pay for. So, well, the hatchling plan is alright. Like, I started out with it, and I started to run into, once I started hosting multiple domains, then I started running into problems. So I upgraded to the baby plan. Now, we don't need the business plan either. Even though we're business people, we don't need the business plan because it just comes with a whole bunch of stuff that we will never ever use. Toll-free numbers, a private IP address, all this stuff. We don't need any of that, okay? For what we're doing, we just need... There's never been, in my entire internet marketing career, there's never been anything that I've ever needed to upgrade my hosting plan for, okay? So unless you are making a huge website you're going to need dedicated servers and you're driving all kinds of massive traffic to it, okay? Basically, unless you're Google or Facebook or something like that, you don't need a big, huge hosting plan. But you do need something that doesn't completely suck. So get the middle ones. Get the baby plan, okay? And I'm going to show you how to get this service for your first month for 1 penny. All right? So let's do that. So order baby plan now. Okay, and it's going to go through. And you'll buy your hosting, okay? And so you'll do your email, your name, your billing options, and all that kind of stuff, okay? And you're gonna get it for 1 penny, okay? So right here it says total due is $263. Well, that's not cool. So we still want the baby. Okay, first of all enter your domain name there. you already own a domain. So enter your domain name, okay, and that's going to be the domain that it registers you with, which is cool. It's not even necessary. You don't even have to do that if you don't want to, but you can. I mean, I highly recommend it. All right. Okay, so moving down, we have the package type is the baby plan, which is exactly what we need. All right, now the billing cycle, we just want it 1 month, okay? 1 month at $8 per month. All right, that's what we need. You don't have to buy a 6-month plan, okay? You don't have to drop a whole bunch of money in here. I like to pay month to month. All right, I prefer to pay month to month. It just works better, you know what I mean? And if I stop using my websites for some reason or another, then I don't have to pay. I can come recreate my account or re-up my account and start doing it again, okay? So you want the 1 month, you just want to go month to month. You want the 1 month billing cycle, okay? And then create your username, create a security pin, okay? Do all your personal information here, do your credit card, your PayPal, all that kind of stuff. Then there, you see here, there's hosting add-ons, okay? You don't need any of these. I haven't gotten any of these. You don't need them, okay? You really don't need them. So uncheck everything. All right, uncheck that stuff. All right, and then the coupon code that it's trying to give us is not good. The coupon code that I want you guys to put in here, in all caps, thanks Tyler. Okay, no spaces, no anything, just all caps, thanks Tyler. And then watch what happens to our price here. We're going to validate that, and it went to 1 cent. So your total due is 1 cent. You're going to get hosting for 1 month for 1 penny. Okay, now the next month it's going to be $8 or whatever. Okay, but for this first month it's 1 penny. You guys, I can't get you any cheaper traffic than that. I mean, I can't get you any cheaper hosting than that. I mean, I don't think anybody can. Okay, so this at least gets your foot in the door. And you know, after this we're done. You don't have to buy anything else with this. Okay, you've read the terms and conditions, and then create your account. All right, easy peasy. Easy peasy, and there's even a 45-day money back guarantee. Your account's going to activate instantly. And you guys, another reason that I use HostGator. Okay, for one, my websites are always up. Okay, my websites are never down. I never have server issues. Anytime that I've ever looked at my websites, they are always up and running. Okay, and so that's why I use HostGator. And the other reason is because their customer support is amazing, you guys. They're great, they're friendly, they're fun, and most importantly, they're fast, and they know what the hell's going on. Okay, so I love they're always there to help. Okay, if you ever have any questions about your hosting or anything like that, they're always there to help. So that's what I love about this HostGator. They're always up. Okay, they're always up and running, and their tech support is awesome. In case I don't know something, I can call them and ask them. I can email them. They do live chats. You can do whatever you want. Okay, so 1 penny hosting, and you're getting awesome, amazing support. I just love HostGator, so definitely use them when you can. Okay, so you just go through there, finish creating your account. Okay, super easy. This is easy stuff so far. Okay, now this is where we're going to get into some of the techie stuff, and it's really not that bad. So what you're going to need to do is go to your email, check your email, all right, and you're going to receive your account information from HostGator, and you'll also receive your domain name purchase from Namecheap, which you don't really need to worry about too much. Okay, you'll need to remember your login details because we're about to go back there, or you can just leave the window open and that's that. Okay, but anyways, so you're going to get a message from sales at HostGator, and it's going to be your account information. Okay, so come down here and check it out. All right, so it's going to be, the domain is going to be the whatever domain that you originally went with. Okay, your username and your password. I've already changed these. Okay, well, I changed my password. I haven't changed my username, but I've already changed my password. Okay, but it'll give you your username, your password, and then the other things that we need, okay, are going to be these first and second name servers. Now remember this. You don't, obviously, you're going to be able to keep this email. You're going to have access to this email anytime, but just remember first and second name server, okay? Because what we need to do now, we have our domain name and we have our hosting. So we have our 2 elements that I said that we needed, right? So now all we have to do is connect those. And you guys are probably gonna be like, "Oh God, we're gonna do crazy stuff." You don't have to do anything crazy. Just do me a favor and remember these: the first and second name server. You don't have to memorize them so much. The only difference between them is one number, right? A 3 and a 4. So you don't even have to memorize them because we're going to copy and paste them. But as I go through here, just check it. Just check out what I'm talking about. So we're going to go back. We'll go back to Namecheap, okay, and assuming we're logged in, yep, I'm still logged in. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go to domains. Nope, no we're not. We're going to go to menu, and we're going to manage domains, okay? We're going to manage our domains, because we need to do some stuff here. Now it's going to pull up all the domains you own. You know, if you already own domains, you already know what you're doing. You know, you don't even need to be watching this video. But if this is your first time doing this, it's gonna show you all your domains. Okay, and here are all my domain names right here. Like here are all the domains that I own. All right, so the one that I'm going to use today is going to be, where'd it go? It's going to be a domain, and it's going to be youshouldtapthat.com. Okay, it's not perverted or anything. It's for EFT. It's for tapping. I don't know if you've ever heard of tapping or EFT. I use it for those anxiety and stressful situations. But anyways, so I'm going to use youshouldtapthat.com. Okay, and what we're going to do now for you, this is going to be whatever the domain name is that you just bought. Okay, you're just going to come back to Namecheap and log into your account. And what we're going to do is we're going to point our domain name to our hosting account. Okay, so in order to do that, all we have to do is click in the box and edit the selected domain name. Which, if you're only going to have one domain, you're only going to have one domain, so it's not going to be that hard for you. Okay, and then so you just click in that box and edit domain name or modify your domain name, edit the selected domain name, and then we're going to come right here to general and we're going to transfer our DNS to a web host. Okay, so we're going to transfer our domain name server DNS to our web host. That's our web hosting, okay, that we just got. Now, you have the option to either use Namecheap hosting DNS servers, or you can specify a custom DNS server. Okay, so we're going to specify a custom DNS server. And remember, here's that 1 and 2 again. Where else did we just see that? In that email, right? First and second name servers. And those are the only two that we need. Okay, we don't need any other name servers from anywhere else. Okay, these are the only two that we need. We don't have to fill out all 5 lines or anything like that. So we're just going to copy this and go in here, and we're going to paste that information in there, and I'm going to paste it in the second line too, because I know that the only difference between the first one and the second one was one little measly number. Okay, and that's it, guys. That's it. We are done. Click Save Changes. All right, Save Changes, and now we've pointed our domain name at our hosting account. Easy, 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 easy. All right. So now so we've done that. All right, and I want you guys to keep in mind also that this can take some time. Okay, you just bought a brand new domain name. Okay, and you've pointed it at web hosting. So the two have to link up. So it can take a while to propagate. I've had it take up to anywhere between 8 to 12 hours to propagate all the way to get to the point where I can actually see the domain being pointed at the web hosting. Okay, so and that's just standard. That's just common. Okay, so if this doesn't work out for you right away, don't start freaking out and being like, "Oh God, I messed something up." You probably didn't. It just takes a little bit of time. Okay, so don't freak out on me. All right, so next thing we need to do then is we're going to go to youshouldtapthat.com/cpanel. Okay, now what that means is /cpanel. That is HostGator. Okay, that's what the /cpanel is. So we're going to go to ourdomain.com /cpanel, and we're going to log into HostGator. Now this is true of all domain names that you link with HostGator. Okay, so it doesn't matter if you do bradleysbusiness.com. All you have to do to get to HostGator, to log into HostGator, is put a /C, the letter C, and then panel. Okay, so bradleysbusiness.com /cpanel, and you'll be able to log in with your login information into HostGator. See, it'll bring us to HostGator, and then you just enter your account details, whatever your username and password is, right? I can't type and talk at the same time. No big deal. All right, but it's authenticating. Login is successful. Redirecting. Okay, and now this is the back office of your hosting account. Okay, this is the back office of HostGator. So we have our website here and everything. Okay, this is where our website is being hosted. All right, so this is where we can start getting into the meat and potatoes of our website, kind of, pretty much. What we need to do now, okay, I have to do something real quick. This is for add-on domains. All right, since this is another domain that I'm adding on to my account, then I have to do this part. You shouldn't have to do this. All right, you shouldn't have to do this at all. If you do end up ever getting another domain, you'll have to do this. But it's just an add-on domain. It's nothing to worry about. Okay, it's just you just add on a domain. That's all you're doing. You're just adding a domain to your account. So super easy. There's video tutorials. Okay, to watch to see how to do stuff. If you ever get lost, it's not that bad. But if this is your first time doing this, then you really don't have to have anything to worry about. All right, so. Okay, so this is the back office. Now back here, you guys, I'm not even going to lie to you. In the several, in all the time that I've been online, I have never, ever used any of this other stuff back here. I've never clicked on any of it. I don't know what half this stuff does. The only thing that I know how to do is how to set up a WordPress website. Now, WordPress is exactly what pretty much 95% of online marketers use. Okay, WordPress is the standard website programming software. Okay, so you find that in your back office under the Software and Services tab, and you click on Fantastico Deluxe. Okay, Fantastico Deluxe is what we're going to use to install WordPress, and it's really super easy. I'm going to go through this with you step by step, so you're not going to mess anything up. So real easy. Hope you're with me so far. This stuff isn't really as hard as people want to make it. As soon as you say we're gonna make a website, people are like, "Oh no, we're gonna do what?" They get all crazy and excited, and they're just like, "Oh gosh, I don't think I can do this." But it's really not that hard, guys. It's really not. All right, so here we are at Fantastico Deluxe, and we are going to make a WordPress website, right? So right over here, where under the blue, just click on WordPress, and it will bring up WordPress. So what we're doing right now is we're actually uploading the website software onto our domain name and our hosting. Okay, so that's what we're doing, because we need to have something to build our website with, and if we didn't have that, then our website would just say nothing. There would just be nothing there. All right, so here's what I have currently installed. Here's the domain names that I currently have installed. Okay, and what we need to do is we need to make a new installation. So we're going to come over here where it says New Installation and click on New Installation. And if it runs slowly, don't worry about that. That's normal. Okay, you're going through a lot of stuff right now. There's a lot of things to be done. So just take your time. Okay, and then it'll have a drop-down box. It'll say Install on Domain, and then you just pick which domain that you want. If you only have one domain posted over here, then you only need the one domain, right? So that's it. So I'm going to go here and find my domain name. My domain name is youshouldtapthat.com. Okay, and install in directory. We don't need to worry about that. The administrator username. Okay, this will be my administrator username. I will have changed the password by the time you guys see this, so don't go try to hack into my website. Okay, I'm trying to help you guys. Alright, so admin access data, it'll be a username and a password. So You'll get all this information, so you don't have to worry about writing it down or saving it, okay, because the information is going to be brought back to your attention, and it's also going to be emailed to you, so don't worry about it. Nickname, if you have a nickname that you like to go by, this is just what it's going to say when you log into your back office of your website. So it'll say, hello, Tyler, or hello, whatever the hell your name is, okay, whatever your nickname is. So an admin email, where you want to receive notifications about this website. Okay, I'm going to put in my email, my business email here. And our site name, my site name is youshouldtapthat.com. I'll put a www in there just for good measure. And the description is, it's the greatest website in the world. Duh. Maybe I shouldn't put that. Alright. So, and then that's it. Okay, and then we just install WordPress. And then it's going to go through. It's going to go through and make its own website. I know this is daunting at this point, you guys. I know it's, it's not a whole lot of fun, but it's so necessary, and it's just so worth it. We're doing this within 30 or 45 minutes. This doesn't take days and weeks to do, okay? And I'm just telling you guys, it's the best way to go. If there was an easier, better way, I would be showing you guys how to do it. But I can't bring myself to really, let you guys cut corners and do crappy things to your business when you don't need to. Okay, so as we see, we finished installing. All right, and it's going to bring that information, like I told you, back to your attention. You need a username and password to enter the admin area. Your username is your username that you just put in there, and your password is your password that you just put in there. The full URL of the admin area, okay, is this. Alright, and then it will always be this. It'll be yourdomainname.com. Now remember when we want to log into our back office of our hosting, HostGator, that we type in /cpanel? Well, from now on, when you go to log into your website to make changes to your website or add new pages or add a new video for your prospects, okay, it's going to be WordPress admin. So what I like to do is I like to click on it and bookmark this website, this URL, okay, so I don't have to worry about it typing it in or whatever. So I do that, alright, and then I bookmark it and favorite it and do everything that I need to do so that I don't forget and I don't have to worry about not being able to find that again, okay? Even though we're going to get the emails of the detail of the installation emailed to whichever email you're using that you check all the time or that you use to access all these things already right now, okay? So send us the email, and then it'll send us the login details, all this information, our username and password, and where we go to log in. It'll send all that information to that email, okay? So you don't even have to worry about that. So at this point, we are pretty much done with this, okay? And all we have to do now is go in and start like pretty much designing and setting up our website. All right, so super easy stuff. I'm going to let this finish doing its thing. It's running pretty slowly. Okay, email was sent. All right, so that's it, you guys. That's it. We're all done. From here, you can go back to your control panel and explore a little bit more. Okay, or your cPanel, which this is commonly called. Or you can go through here and explore. I go back to my email and I see right here that here's my WordPress installation. Okay, and once again it shows you public URL, admin URL. This is where you go to obviously to edit your page. Okay, so you can take this email, you can put it in a create a new folder and put it somewhere important, so that way if you ever do lose anything, then you can come back to this information and get it that way also. Okay, so you're taken care of on several different levels. You have it favorited, you have the information in your email. Alright, so there should be no reason ever why you can't access your website again. Okay, super easy. Now, by this time, we should be able to go and log into our website, okay, and see the back office of our website. Now, before we installed WordPress, it was just a bunch of nothingness. We're also done with our hosting too. I mean, you'll never have to worry about that again. You'll just have to pay your hosting bill once a month, and they will give you email updates when it's time to do that. Okay, really easy. But remember what I said earlier about it takes a while for things to propagate. Okay, looks like it's taking it a little bit longer than usual. So once this does finally decide to work, then it will, because you guys have to think about what we just did. We just registered a new domain name. Then we had to point the domain name at the hosting account, and then in the hosting account we uploaded our software, our program platform that we're going to use to design our website. So all the techie stuff is done, all right, but at the same time, it takes a little bit, it takes a while for all that information to get from one place to the next place to the next place and back to the other place and blah blah blah. So it could take a while. So, like I said, again, if this takes longer, than usual, if it doesn't happen instantly, don't think that you ruined it. Okay, you didn't mess anything up. Sometimes it just takes a while for this to go through and to make it happen. So, don't worry. All right. If it doesn't pop up right away, chances are you haven't ruined anything. Just give it a little bit of time. Okay, give it 20 or 30 minutes, give it an hour, give it 2 hours, you never know, all right, and then try it again, okay? So with that, I'll just end the video. We're really done with all the techie stuff, guys. From this point on, it's just designing our website and deciding what we want it to look like, and that will be the next video that I'm going to cover, okay? We'll go over how to do that in the next video, and I think that's going to be pretty much it, and I've had a blast making this for you guys. I hope that you really got something out of it. Sorry I didn't show you my face today, my beautiful face, but you guys don't need to see that all the time anyways. I look scroggly and scraggly, and I have horrible allergies lately, so my face is all red and weird and just awful. You guys don't want to see that. Anyways, so thanks a lot, guys. I really appreciate you guys a whole lot, man. I really appreciate you checking out this course. I hope that you guys really got some really good information out of here. I've taught you a little bit of SEO. I've taught you a little bit about PPC campaigns and how to set up paid advertising. I've showed you how to remove the gatekeeper from the entire equation. If you guys like what you learned in here, feel free to go down and leave me a review. Write up a review real quick, just take a minute or two and write a quick little review about the course, and, if you liked it or didn't like it, or you want to punch me in the face when you see me, whatever you got to do, man. Like, I don't care. Just, write a review, and so people know that if what I'm doing is cool or what I'm doing sucks. I'm even going to teach you some web design. I mean, there's a lot more here than just getting past the gatekeeper. Come on now. This is value. But anyways, no, seriously, man, I love you guys. If you, I appreciate you checking out the course, and, if you like it, then leave me a review for sure. And, if you ever have any other questions, reach out to me. Reach out to me anytime, anyways, just, to talk about business or to talk about anything. Here, I'm going to show you guys where to go. Okay, to contact me, go on facebook.com/AME Sailor. All right, that's Alpha Mike Echo. I use the phonetic alphabet. I'm a veteran. I'm sorry. AME Sailor, Alpha Mike Echo, Apple Mary Easter. We're about 4 days away from Easter, so we'll call it Apple Mary Easter Sailor. Okay, Sailor, Sailor. All right, you can find me at this. This is my Facebook profile. This is my personal Facebook profile. I actually have a few Facebook profiles set up for business and whatnot, but this is my main profile. This is my personal, profile. So if you guys are my students, you guys are my people, definitely come and send me a friend request, and we can chat it out. A lot of my Facebook gets blown up a lot of the time, so if I don't respond to you in a timely manner, I'm sorry, but I have a lot of other students for other things, and so usually when I log into Facebook, I have 10 new friend requests and 25 messages and 100 notifications, and it just gets ridiculous over there sometimes. So hit me up there. My email is tylernispydrums69@yahoo.com, or you can do tylernispydrums nispydrums@gmail.com. Okay. I like to give people my phone number to call me, but that's usually when I'm prospecting people, and you guys are my students already, so I'm not going to give you my phone number, because if you hit me up on any one of these avenues, then I will respond. Okay. But at the same time, my girlfriend would kill me if my phone was blowing up all day, every day, so I try to keep that somewhat private usually. Alright, guys. So, I appreciate that. YouTube, I'm on YouTube a lot. If you find me on YouTube, there's several ways you can find me on YouTube. Google the Hemp MLM and find me on YouTube. Front page, baby. Alright? So, I appreciate it. You guys take care. I can't wait to show you, can't wait till we get this website juiced up, and we'll show you and talk about some different tactics and things and stuff you can do on your website that will make it more appealing, and hopefully drive all your prospects to your sales page, your sales website, or to your to your phone, or however it is that you want to have your prospects contact you is exactly how we're going to have it set up. So this is your business. It's your world. I'm just living in it, trying to make it better. So, alright guys, I appreciate it. Love you. We'll talk to you on the next video. Alright, bye-bye.